the rising sign, which is the present, the noun. Might have should have put a C and an E instead of the T at the end. The present, this is the style you carry yourself, or the style that you carry your sun and your moon, and your body and your attitude. But also, the rising sign is the driver. And so let's talk about this. The rising sign. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Very powerful. Ascendance. It's your personality, the way you approach life. And hey to the chat. Hey to you, beautiful people. I say hey to the chat. Hey to you, beautiful people. I have to get deep on this. I know a lot of people ask for this one because this is the driver of every energy center inside of your body, in every part of your body, which is the rising sign. So this is very deep right here. We're talking the rising sign. Very deep. So it's about going up, like the arrow point up. And you see it's the star, the baby. Like your sun is the father, your moon is the mother. The rising sign points up. This is the baby. When the baby is born, manifestation. So the baby got to grow. The baby got to rise. The baby started with the first house, right? But okay, understand this. Aries is the child. Aries is the baby. It set it off. It leads. It grows. You catch the car rise. I see Master Glam. I'm coming. Master Glam. I'm starting from the first all the way on up. So just take a ride with me, Master Glam. And make sure y'all hit that like button. I'm at like these YouTubers. But the rising sign, as you see, it's your personality. It's your approach to life. It's your body, but also it's your mind. Like your sun sign is your spirit. It's your motivation. The moon sign is your emotions. So here you have it. So basically, the rising sign is Earth that carry all other elements, but also your mind, which is your attitude and your personality. Now, your moon is your emotions, and your sun sign is your spirit. The sun represents spirit. So now you get a good glam. Why is important? Because it takes you through all the houses, through everything within you and in the universe that correlates with the 12, all the zodiac signs. Here we have what's the elements? The elements of, okay, let's do this. Is deep. Of fire, air, water, and earth. As you see. As you see. So anybody got a fire rising sign, they want to inspire, inspiration. They have confidence. They take control. It could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. They want to have fun. They want to explore. They trendsetters and trendblazers, and they like excitement and fun. But those who, your air rising signs, such as Libra, your Gemini, and your Aquarius, they are more mental. They all in their mind. Their mind is always on fire. They're social. So they got to have people to socialize with. And also, they're analytical, like to observe, watch things, and break things down. And they got a need to share their thoughts. So these your writers, your teacher, your philosophers, and they like to be stimulated. They like their mind to be stimulated intellectually. So your water signs, which is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, you know you better can see the word, but it's okay. They intuitive. They by the intuition. They don't live by reading a book or trying to break something down intellectually. They break it down through intuition. That's more spiritual aspects. So they psychic sponges. They are artists, they nurturers, they empathic. And these are Cancer, the cardinal that lead it off, Scorpio and Pisces. And they self-protective and they got addictive personality. They're very private. They self protective and they be into their feelings and they're very emotional. So now we're talking about the Earth rising signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. They're practical, realistic. They are the rock you can stand on. You need that rock, somebody solid in your life. Um, and they live in the here and now. They goal oriented. They're very patient. They work hard for success. They take one step at a time. They understand the process. So they have great patience. That's a good thing. Then they stable, which means their mind is balanced and ripe more than any other sign. So they solid, physical, practical, and they work hard. Me, my rising sign is Cancer. So you see this section, the two tip. You see artistic, the nurturer, always caring. Actually, is you all right? Is you okay? That's how I come up to people all the time. And my man always concerned about people. And certain things private when it comes to family. If people I don't know, they ain't gonna know everything. They only gonna know off the surface some of the stuff that's some BS. But now, let's get back to it. We not playing. We going in today. This might be a long lie. Let me read the comments real quick. Let's see what we got here. I like to read my comments. Hey King Lit, that's Bronze Beauty. Hey to you. Master Glam, see, my daughter has Aries rising. Mm-hmm. I see you, Simma LaFleur. Just hit the like. Bronze Beauty 100. Yeah, hit the like button. Uh, I'm both Scorpio Sun and Ascendant. Well, that's powerful. Double Stanger. You're right. Double Stanger. So now, Aries rising. They're gonna be more spontaneous activities, very assertive. You got that Mars, the fiery in the first house. So you this the planet of war, the planet of action, high sex drive, high energy. So this fire. So then we lit like that fire. Cardinal. So cardinal is those who take initiative. They just don't sit there. So those who have Aries rising, those who have a Taurus rising, they're gonna be more solid, more stable. They like nice and beautiful things. So they can go after things to live comfortable and to feel secure financially. So they got Venus. Venus is a planet of love, joy, happiness, the good life. Those who make you feel good. That's that magnetic energy. Mars is that magnetic energy on the aggressively level, so they look charming and young. But Venus is that beauty, that art, that smooth, cool energy that you want to vibrate off. Plus is Earth. Taurus is Earth. So we got Taurus rising, and it's fixed. Earth already kind of fixed because it's solid. Then you got fixed. So whatever they mind on, whatever their principles is, that's what they value. That what they would be stuck on. Earth give them the ability to be loyal to you and persistence if they choose to, even consistent to money or whatever. So Earth is material, so they got to have it in their hand. Now Gemini rising, they're the communicators. They got a dude nature, two natures, him, her, or him, or or the dude nature that can be nice, that can be mean, that can be cool, or who could just sit back. So they the salespeople because they got a good talk game, the communicator. So smooth. You get under their tongue, you hypnotized. This the Mercury. They playing this Mercury, and this Mercury is what? This is fast, it's speed. So they like to do things, they like to go. Mercury is the type like ponder on thoughts, to deal with the mind, deal with communication. Then there's air that makes it bad, make it add on. Air deal with the mind. Air catch things in the air. They like to go outside and breathe, smell the air. Deals with the air. So anything in the air. You don't like to stay on one thing. You like to keep going and keep floating, keep moving. And it's hard to be loyal. It's hard to be loyal to something. But it's mutable. So just make Gemini rising people adaptable. They're very adaptable. They can adapt here. They can be anything, like shakers. So mutable sound more like shift shakers. Um, Now Cancer rising, they more nurturing and definitely they intuitive and emotional. So they moody and they all about the home, the ancestors. So this is what they're about. Family means a lot. It's the moon. The moon is the mother. It's emotions. So the emotions is that powerful, intense force. And then there's water. Things going out water purified. So these people want to purify you. They want to, and you can wash off anything in that water, cleanse yourself. So these will be people who can help cleanse your soul, but also who can help cleanse their own soul because this is a healing sign. So now it's cardinal, so they just not any type of water. They take initiative when it comes to this water, whatever they think, whatever they feel. It's by I feel, whatever they feel. Like Gemini rising is I think, Cancer rising is I feel, is what they feel. You could think they could think one way, but they can go by what they feel. They can say, I think I don't like this person, but they feel another way. They feel like helping this person, they will help them regardless. So Gemini is more, I think. So Gemini gonna be like, Gemini rising people gonna be like, I think. So what they gonna do, cause they did what I think, instead of feeling, it's about what they think. So that's how it works. Now we talking about Leo, it's all about Leo being creative, being fun loving, being the spark of life, the leader who inspire many. And so Leo deal with the sun energy. Leo deal with the sun energy. So Leo gonna be the type of people who will inspire you, uplift you, and be the trendsetters of life. So the sun is the most powerful thing in the universe on this planet that feed every other element, and it shines on everything. So Leo gonna give you the shine and put the spotlight on you. But also those who have Leo rising, it's the fire, so they're gonna be lit, they're gonna be crunk. You know what I'm saying? They'll have that high energy. And then it's fixed. So whatever they fix on, that's what they fix on. So when they fix on something, that's what it be. Now, Virgo is analytical. They like to observe, they like to plan, they like to calculate, they like to serve, help. Let's deal with help. Let's deal with healing. Help, healing, serve. Wow, wow. So they will put their help, it'll be in their mind how they will help you problem solve. They deal with Mercury, mental, how they will solve this problem. So Virgo be the type, they want to break down everything they could. They like to, because they're more practical, so they want to find, they want to make sure that they becomes factual. So there's Earth. So since it's Earth, they want to make sure it becomes factual and grounded. So they're practical and realistic with it. They don't go overboard. And they're immutable, so they're the adaptable type of Earth. They can adapt, change to different Earth forms. Boom. Now, Libra represents balance, relating, and beauty, art. You know what I mean? Libra like to shine. And justice. So you talk about Libra, they like to relate to things. They can relate to you, him, her, everybody. So that's why they one of the most likable signs. So those who are Libra rising, that's what it would be. So we're gonna put it in perspective after I finish this. We're gonna go on. This live gonna go on for a while. Um, so Libra, I'm just giving y'all a short preview, a short little summary. So Libra represents balance, relating, beauty. Venus, it deals with the air. Venus is the good life. Venus is the one about love. Show you how to love, the ideal love the fantasy about love, and to get emotional about love. So Libra emotions come into play when they're dealing with love. They love their family members. That's when you see the emotion. Um, and it's a cardinal sign. So they're not just lazy. They take action. Any cardinal sign, they go for it and they lead off. They set off like trendsetters. They create something new. Um, they take initiative. So Scorpio is more penetration type energy, intense, powerful, force, magnetic, force. That power that do transformation and change and they cycling in tune. When you're scared of the unknown, they love the unknown. They love mysteries. They love to solve mysteries. And they're very sexual, sensual. So Pluto there represents power, transformation. So it's all about power. They love power. Anything that deal with power, people try to take their power, they'll fight against that, and they don't like to feel powerless. So this is what they would deal with. They would break the taboo. We're dealing with finances. We're dealing with sex. We're dealing with life. We're dealing with the hidden things of life. They ain't scared of nothing. And if they is scared, they very paranoid. So on the downside, they can be very fearful. So it's a water. So they like to cleanse up pure through the dark side. They like to cleanse up pure the dark side. Cleanse up pure anything that come into their aura that needs changing. They like to help transform things. And yes, and they show you what transformation is about. So they fix. So whatever they fix on, that's what it will be. Now, Sagittarius, they deal with expansion. Expansion. Everything they touch, they want to expand. The empire, their mind, anything. And it's fiery. So they're the visionary. They can see things that other people can't see. Optimistic. So very optimistic, happy going. They're more like pessimistic is more like the saddest type energy. They're more on the happy, knowing something will happen for them to break, they would take every opportunity they could. And knowing that, okay, this happened, but this happened to me, but I ain't gonna let that stop me. Like pessimistic person will be all up into that feeling. But not Sagittarius. Sagittarius rising people. They got that Jupiter. Sagittarius rising people. They the wise sage, so they gain wisdom through their experience. And Jupiter gonna expand that. Jupiter the expansion. They very lucky people. So they do things. They might hit the lotto a lot, stuff like that. Just like Gemini, they might hit the lotto a lot. Just like Gemini rise. So it's fire. So they, of course, they lit, and that litness gonna span throughout their life. So they'll be more lit as they go along with life, but with fun in a positive way. This is positive, very positive placement right here. We got Sagittarius rise. So these gonna be the ones who have the God complex, a goddess complex, who people gonna say, oh, they're powerful force. But they were so happy and so chilled up and so friendly and so cool. And so this is the Sagittarius rise. They're mutable. So mutable, so they can adapt everywhere. Mutable signs can adapt anywhere. Fixed signs, whether they fixed on, they also persistent and they loyal. Fixed signs are persistent and loyal. Cardinal signs create something new. They take the lead and they create something new and they put things into action. So now, we talking about Capricorn, they're responsible sign, authoritative sign, the ones who gonna be their own boss, the ones who about self-mastery and about being organized. So they got Saturn that give them discipline. So discipline and mastery. It give them through hardship. They go through whatever they go through, they learn. And they learn through your hardship, everybody hardship. And it's a limited time when that run out. And then they become into their power as teachers. So Capricorn is more like the teachers through life, being in a practical way. It's Earth. So they solid. You know what I mean? They solid, they loyal, reliable. And it's cardinal. So they don't mind taking initiative, put their plans into action. That's why they make great business owners and over corporations. So hit the like button. That's how we doing it on here. I don't usually say that, but I want to be like a YouTuber. Uh Pisces, I know Aquarius. Aquarius is more of the consciousness, higher mind, humanitarian mind. Uh they more about the people first before themselves sometimes, and they could drown worrying about other people. So Aquarius people are unique, and to other people, the only reason they weird because they're different, and they just got a more advanced spirit, more advanced mind. So they did with Uranus. Uranus like shocked the world. They did with rebellion, so they could rebel against things. They could set off rebellions when dealing with anything. So who set off wars is the Aquarius energy, rebellion. So now Uranus is the higher mind. So they're gonna be higher up in their head, up in their mind. Then it's an air sign. So of course they're gonna be thinkers, they're gonna relate to other air signs, and that's how it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So they deal with the mental, like to share their thoughts, share their mind, just like all the air signs. They share their stories and they have stories to tell. And that is what it's gonna be. And they fixed. So whatever they fixed on, you ain't no changing them. Fixed signs hard to change. Fixed signs, they got to change themselves. So now I ain't got that much fixed signs in my natal chart neither. More mutable and more cardinal than most. Um, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces about love. They're about psychic wisdom or spiritual wisdom and surrendering. So they got to let go of things because this the last house. So they the old souls. They let go of things, they will win right here. So they are the fish. The fish. Yes, the fish. Yes, they in the sea, deep in the sea. Now to swim through the curves of the emotions. It's Neptune, so it's spiritual, it's creative, it's expressive. And so they put theirs into art, into photos, into pictures. They like images. So they clairvoyance, clairsentience, claircognizance, clairaudience. They got all the psychic gifts. So whatever they choose to activate is there. Some of it already there, regardless if they like it or not. Same thing with other water signs like Cancer, Rise, and Scorpio. So Aquarius nasty and two-tailed, Virgo nasty and two-tailed. Libras are too. So there's many signs that has a natural ability according to what it is. I'm gonna break all that down. Now, it's water, so it want to purify things through love, through healing you, through wisdom. So it's mutable. It can adapt. Pisces can adapt. So with this being said, now you understand. When we talk about the rising sign, the first house, it deal with your personal identity of who you are. Like I got Cancer in the first house, so I'm gonna be the nurturing when you see me. But I got Jupiter, whatever planet you got in that first house in its conjunction, planetary aspects, or sextile, any one of them aspects is gonna be connected to your rising sign. Mine is Jupiter. Let me read y'all comments so I get to it. Mine is Jupiter. I like to read these comments. It's very powerful. Let me see. Hello, King Lit. Hey to you, Miss Mocha. Um, you Cancer rising with Pluto? Oh man, you got Pluto. Yeah, I see why you put that face on there. It's trying to your what? Your moon? Powerful emotions, intense. But you make you a good person, cool, smooth, people can stand on though. You know, they give you the power, the intense force to really nurture. But Pluto can make you be obsessive and go overboard. If things don't go right, you could really go off. So, yeah, Pluto in Scorpio conjunct to your sun. Well, I got Sun conjunction Pluto too, but mine's in Libra. So my Sun conjunction Pluto, that means that conscious power. Because sun is consciousness. It's being awake. Woke power. It's light power. So light is the mind. Light is your third eye, powers. So the sun conjunction Pluto, that's light and darkness together. So it's a balance. So that's a very powerful placement because you know they give you the scorpionic type energy, the one who scope on things like the research, the detective work. Got to have something to research, something to look up, something to some people to help, something to do. You always changing lingo, changing form, changing cultures, changing who you are, changing your identity. Sometimes it can be scary if you don't get a balance with this. Because people, first they could be Muslims, then it could be Christians, then it could be this, then it could be that, then they can never stop. They can keep being a different person. Like, what you gonna be? So this pretty much Pluto energy, Sun conjunction Pluto, transformation, changing. But as long as you change for the higher cause, you elevate. See, I elevate for the higher cause. So I'm spiritual. That was the last trip, being spiritual. But beyond that, it's still transformation on other levels in the spiritual realm. So with that being said, Pluto is a very strong placement. And it represents the eighth house, the sexity of the hidden knowledge, and you get something from your people, inherit. You know what I'm saying? They give you money, leaving you money. So people who have Pluto, Sun conjunction Pluto, they people or family members will leave them money, or people who love them will leave them money when they die. So these people ain't scared of death, so they can be over funeral homes. Just like in numerology, number 4 and 8 could be over funeral homes. They're not scared of funeral homes. So now, when we talking about Pluto, and he also number 9. But with this being said, Pluto is very strong. It's very powerful. So we talk about transformation. You talking about power. Talking about the underworld. They're not scared of the underworld. They're not scared of ghosts. They're not scared of spirit. And if they are, they will learn about it and they become powerful in it. And they will transform and be able to teach you. And they won't be scared to talk about that ghosts. They ain't scared of spookism like other people. And that's why Pluto's so important. So we talking about Scorpio rising. These people here are not scared of that type energy. My moon is in the eighth house. Your emotions is in it's in the house of, let me give you an example, a narrative. Ooh. They ain't scared of that. Pluto people gonna kick that out their house. Man, get out of here. I ain't scared no spookism. And so Pluto people gonna be like Darth Vader. You know what I'm saying? They ain't scared of the dark side. You know what I mean? To them, this is where they play with people to the lowest, hanging with killers and drug dealers, and hanging with, if not hanging with them, they're not afraid to be around them. Because they might be positive and might be spiritual, but they're not scared of that type energy. Like my son conjunction Pluto, I still listen to, I done changed, but I still listen to hardcore music. It don't bother me. Like other people, it influenced them. You see, this type of stuff that Scorpio rise and be on, or Sun conjunction Pluto be on. They're not afraid of the dark side. They're not scared of no ooh. Like you do that. Some people they be like, stop it. Not no Sun conjunction Pluto. They on that hardcore stuff. Like your mob bosses. They got that Pluto, Sun conjunction Pluto or Scorpio. Some of your most notorious people of the world had the Pluto aspects of Scorpio. Scorpio very, it's not, see, people think it's bad, but it's very good energy. It's how you carry it. And it might start off bad, but it's transformed. You transform to something better. You're always improving. See, this is improvement. This is energy that deal with improvement all the time. Like from the bad to the dark side, you transform that to the good. You was in the streets, now you transforming that energy. Say Brown Beauty, say facts. So those who have Scorpio rising, all ups to you. People always see you as something powerful. You know, you're magnetic and you're a force to be reckoned with. You know what I mean? You're very self-protective. You're gonna protect yourself, of course. You're gonna protect your image and protect who you are. Cause that just what it be. You know, you're gonna be very artistic, have them skills as an artist, super creative, because your emotions gonna give you that imaginative space and very emotional. But Pluto people know how to contain their emotion better than all the water signs. So they look like nothing wrong with it, but deep within them they got a volcano. So when they snap, they really go off. These people really go off because it's very powerful emotions. So we talk about Pluto, very powerful people. Pluto transformation. We talking about those as a rising sign. This is how you are right now. Before you get to the sun, which is your motivation, which is like the future. Before you get to the water sign, which is the past, your moon sign, or your reflection. The moon is your reflection. The sun is your awareness. The moon like your subconscious. Then you got the presence, which is your rising sign. It's I'm here. It's gonna carry all that. Your rising sign will carry all that through all the houses, all through the body. Your rising sign will be with you all throughout till you go. Because I got to go through all the stages of the houses. So it's the style you carry yourself. The way I carry my Libra will be in a nurturing, caring way. I can get emotionally in tune with you. I'm be cool because a lot of water signs, they emotional, but they be cool until they get moody. You can see the other side of Cancer, but they some cool people straight off the riff who will listen to you, who to you will you might think they got that female energy, especially Cancer risings like that there. True, when I go off bad, but it takes a lot for me to get to that point. Yeah, so Cancer rising gonna be cool on the surface. I got Jupiter to span that. It make me super clairsentient, emotional, can feel your pain. If I tune in right now and like Bronze Beauty, I can feel her energy. If I sit here right now and read something about her, but right there, but I could do that right now. So this is how much in tune with spirit a person is. If Bronze Beauty would say, read something about me, and she give me like about 3 seconds so I can see what I feel in my body, I can read something about it right now. Right now. And I know a lot of you say, well, you know her zodiac sign. True indeed. That don't matter. It's about what I feel. And I don't like when I read people, I don't be knowing them. I don't be knowing, and I be telling something about definitely family, certain people, and about something that just happened, and they know that it's real. See, I might hit something that let them know that this ain't this. Even if I did know a person, they're Libra this or they're whatever moon. When you got a psychic gift, you might see them on an island. So you just was on an island on a trip or something like that, and they be like, "Ooh, you're on point," because this go beyond zodiacs. So with that being said, this is a very powerful place. When we talking about Cancer rising, the nurturer, they gonna always say how people gonna see them, the first impression, they gonna always say, "Is you all right?" Or someone gonna be shy. Since I got Jupiter there, gonna make me more hyper with the emotions. I want to get it out. The Jupiter that fun loving, and it's in the first house, so they give me a big complex. So some people say he think he all that. He think he know it all because I always got wisdom for everything. Jupiter give me wisdom. I got wisdom for this. Some people be like, even my people say, say say I don't want you to be my teacher, and they older than me. You want to teach every time you spit out your mouth. I'm teaching something, teaching a lesson. That's pretty much Jupiter. Sagittarius rising also. So those that Sagittarius rising or Jupiter in the first house, they want to teach. They want to always spit wisdom. I was trying to give you wisdom, you know what I'm saying? So, or what they done experience. and give a story. They're good storytellers. And so by my Jupiter being conjunction to my Cancer, it's fire and water together, baby. It expands my emotions. So when I when I explode big. But so when I'm happy, I'm super happy. I'm very hyper. Jupiter give that. Jupiter expands all that. And as I get older, it expands more. You see what I'm saying? More hyper with it, more about life. My emotions, Jupiter will put that lid into that water. So that being said, that's how it works. So you got any planet in the first house, see if it's conjunction to your rising sign, or if it's sextile to it, or if it's not, it still means something. If you got a planet in the first house. So if you got Mars in the first house, this is gonna be part of who you are. It's gonna be the same like your identity, personal identity, how you take action. You take Mars deal with action, so you be the actionary type person, the person who respond quick all the time. As soon as somebody say something, you respond quick. The Aries rising people, they respond quick to everything. Respond to this, respond to that. You know what I mean? So this Aries rising. So when you got Taurus, they're gonna be the cool type, but at the same time, they be suave. They gonna always seek knowledge. It's that Venus effect where they always want to know about life, love life, experience, but knowledge is something they gonna gain in a practical way. So these people here be the type gonna be cool until they build up. They got to build them up to explode. So those who got Taurus rise, they be about getting money. They gonna be about having fun. Hey to you too, dear dogs. I'm gonna be like these YouTubers. Hit this like button. I'm not good at it. But that's dope because I barely rarely say stuff like that. But hit this like button. But here we go. What to say? I try to stay on the positive side. If I'm going to manifest something, I want to manifest something positive in my life and beneficial to my loved ones. That's right. Bronze Beauty. True. When I go off, okay, I already read that one. What it say? Yes. Wow. That's dope. I could do the card thing, but I know a person they do the card thing. I'm gonna get them on my live one day. Get her on my live one day. She's good with it. The cardology thing, and it correlates with astrology and numerology. And so she can do the cardology. I can break down the numerology and astrology aspects. See, I do respond most times quickly. Aries risings. Aries rising. Okay, yeah, I do. Reactionary people. Um. Fire signs are emotional too. They just got fiery like emotions. They react quick and it's fiery, especially Aries. Aries one of them. Um, Jupiter is about luck, philosophy. They always so anybody got Sagittarius rise or Jupiter in the first house. I got Jupiter in the first house. They got good luck and good credit. Like if something bad happened to them, it'll reverse. Unless they got something that's connected to. Let's say got squares of opposition connected to their Jupiter. But they will be the one who love education, love to learn and stuff like that. They would love to learn. They always want to expand in their knowledge, expand in their truth, and speak the truth. They're about justice, just like Libra. Jupiter's about justice. So when something ain't right, they will go all the way. They warriors, so they're brave already. They will fight to the end if they know something ain't right. They'll take that sword and chop somebody's head off. What I mean is, by that, they will go hard. That don't mean like they will actually get a sword, but some of them probably will, but they would like go hard for what they believe in. So these are the king and queens of philosophy. Talking about Sagittarius rise and stuff like that. There. So when you see these people, they're gonna have a cheery attitude, and their hips gonna be wide. They have something like their hips wide, or some gonna be big. Like some people, some of their heads are long. So I'm gonna subscribe some of that too. Like Cancer rise, a lot of people with Cancer rise, and their chest gonna be big. My chest is kind of big to be a small guy, but the chest gonna be big, the chest area, and they gonna have their face gonna have like a moon pie face. It could look sometimes look pale, but sometimes it's round like sometimes it's long, oval like mine, and sometimes their eyes be big, and sometimes it's crabby. Like mine's like little like that. Cancer rise. So Sagittarius type people, like I said, they would have hilts. Cancer rising would have moon pie faces and all that there. Now Scorpio people, they would look magnetic, very sexy, like sexy. No matter if it's man or woman, they would have that magnetic. Their eyes, they got the eyes so magnetic. So even if you're not a Scorpio rise, you got a lot of Scorpio in your chart, or Sun conjunction Pluto, you might have them eyes, powerful eyes. When people look at the eyes, you hypnotize them. It's magnetic. But we talking about Aries, they would have the young, youthful look, young look. They could look beautiful, but very young. Very young, magnetic, long heads. Some had the long heads. Yes, but and dark like dark hair, like the hair stand out, like the eyebrows stand out, stuff like that. They got good hair. A lot of them have good hair. Um, Taurus people, Taurus people, they have nice throats and voices. They have nice throats and voices and stuff, and they would be beautiful. They have like a heart like face shape sort of like a heart, or round like the cheeks would be out a little bit, but it would be beautiful. And they would have a fat butt. A lot of them have fat curves, not all, but at least they have a beautiful voice. The way they speak, in a stylish like tone. Now Gemini people, they can look very useful too. They twins, so one minute it might look like this, they look like that. But Gemini people will look kind of young, like, but they can look beautiful too, and well proportioned, balanced, proportion out people. Yes. And check out their arms and their hands. They have beautiful fingers and beautiful hands, and arms and hands real shaped, real good, stuff like that. So these people here is pretty lit. Check out their fingernails and all that there. But Leo, they will have nice backs, strong backs, and strong backs, upper backs, especially upper back. Yeah, and these people here will have a beautiful glowing like presence. A lot of Leo glow. They look kind of lighter than what they are. They might be dark, but they got a little shine to it. So you can tell people a lot of Leo, they shine a lot. They look like the sun a little bit when you take a picture. They got like a glow to them. But those who got the Virgo energy, Virgo got, so a lot of them got them long heads, might have like the head sticking out a little bit, like forehead sticking out. Them in Aquarius might have like forehead sticking out, like type energy. But Virgo also are people, they just gonna have like a clean look to them, a little neat look to them. A lot of them gonna look good though. They have the head stick out, they're gonna look good. Like some of them can look kind of rough with big foreheads or whatever, but they look pretty good, and pretty neat. They look clean. They got like a clean look to them or something. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful stomachs. Yeah, beautiful stomachs and stuff like that. So they kind of transform. For they can look. It depends on how they think. If they think in a positive way, they look good, just like how they think. If they think in a bad way, they make themselves look ugly through worriness and all that there. But nobody truly ugly, but when I say ugly, they don't look well kept up. So long as they ain't stressed out and all that, you will see them change form for they look like this, look like that. Now, Libras will have just like Taurus, a fat back. A lot of them got a fat butt back there, and the back look nice, and but they got beautiful skin. Beautiful skin. Virgo is another one who have beautiful skin. I forgot to say Virgo could have beautiful skin too, just like Libras. So Libras have a beautiful skin, very beautiful skin. They look young, and as they get old, they look more beautiful and more beautiful. All throughout life, they can recreate themselves. Like depending on what they wear, they always gonna style themselves up to look better. They gonna have well proportioned bodies and stuff like that. So they're gonna be beautiful like models. So men and women, and the men can look kind of like feminine a little bit. But he look feminine, he still got the hardcoreness in him, or that masculine energy. So with the element brain and as a cardinal sign. So now, uh, I already said Scorpio. I said Sagittarius, Capricorn. Capricorn people look well proportioned, and some of them could look rough, but some of them look very good. They look like stars. Figure eight shaped bodies. They had figure eight shaped bodies and stuff like that. There, figure eight, cause they'll work out to get that if they don't have it. That's what they work for, to have a well proportioned body. But a lot of the females, just like the men, could have a balance, like look pretty good, you know. And plus they're gonna like look sharp and stuff like, so make themselves look good, cause money make them look good. But it's Capricorn, you know what I mean? Capricorn. Check out their knees. Their knees could be looking good, or it could be hurting pain. To deal with the knees. So have nice knees and stuff like that. Like Sagittarius, rising people, they have more like nice thighs and hips and stuff like that there. Aquarius have nice legs and stuff like that there. So Sagittarius rising have expansion of the thighs. Aquarius rising have the nice legs. And Pisces have the nice feet, and they look kind of beautiful on the outside. They got that look, that glow, the spiritual glow about them. So they can be very beautiful looking people. And some of them kind of look kind of clumsy a little bit. Pisces, some of them, not all, but they beautiful though, you know. And yes, they beautiful. So that's basically the 12 rising sign, how they will look on the outside. I didn't give the full breakdown of everything, but I gave you enough to understand. So, with that being said, that's very powerful right there. You know, like Mercury, we know we talking about Virgo, we talking about Gemini, rising people. They represents the mind. They represents communication. They represents their brothers and sisters and traveling. So they're gonna always say, "What's up, brother? What's up, sister?" They gonna love to travel, and they like knowledge, they like information, so they like to communicate, because these are the good speakers, no matter if it's Virgo or Gemini rising. So, you know, semblance and stuff like that, very important. Except Virgo deal more with health, the health aspect, making sure that you good. They always want to fix your life, problem solve for you, serve you, help you. And if they got nobody to help, they feel helpless. See, Gemini's are tight. They just like to unite with people, bond and socialize and kick it and have fun, like type energy. So them type of rising time people is like that. So I'm at like a YouTuber right now. Uh, like this. Say I'm a Virgo rising, forehead huge. Yeah, I say that because I know what happened is I looked at people, I observed people myself who has this Virgo placement, and their foreheads be like that. I noticed that uh they could be Virgo rising. That's main ones, yeah, and some also Virgo suns, sometimes Virgo moons. But let me see. Lit is absolutely correct. That's right. That's right. Man, it's like you have no earth in your birth chart. That don't mean you don't have no earth in your body. You're just lacking that right now. The practical element. You'll be okay. You could develop that with Mars. Moon is in the eighth house. Let me see. Yes, true. Wow. Uh oh yeah. So that's basically how it go. And so everybody work they magic different as a rising sign. Me is water, cause it be water and fire, but mostly water, cause Cancer rule that. So it's water. It's water. So it'd be like hot water because it got fire with Jupiter. So you work yours like that. All those water signs like Cancer rising, Scorpio rising, Pisces rising. Use water to heal. Get it, take shower bath, spiritual bath. This how you heal yourself. Uh, Use your imagination while you in the shower, in the bath. You know, talk to the ancestors, talk to spirit. Trust that spirit of which you use trust. See, these signs got trust the spirit in everything. These water signs. Now, air signs such as Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, they use the air, like burning smoke in the air, writing stuff is how they work their magic. Using their imagination, anything that deal with the air, like the fans, you know, this how they work. Being out of nature, being out of nature, it's how they work their magic because it's got a lot of air in nature. All the negative ions floating around. This how they manifest. They work the magic through them elements. Earth signs work their magic through. Also air sign work their magic through. Air sign work their magic through. When we talking about Gemini rising, Libra rising, and Aquarius rising, also work their magic through imagining and speaking it into existence. So earth signs work their magic through actually using herbs and using things of the earth and using things that's earthly, like gemstones and stuff. So those who got carrying like gemstones around and speaking with you in the manifest, thinking of what you in the manifest because you got this solid element in your hand. I'm using herbs to heal. This is how y'all work out magic through earthly things and being out in nature. And also walking on the ground, playing it with using dirt, using stuff like salt, pepper, herbs, spices, and stuff like that. This how y'all work out magic. Now, so we talking about Capricorn rising, Taurus rising, and Virgo rising. Now, Virgo also work their magic through writing because they deal with Mercury. So they use writing and speaking because they deal with their mind. Now, fire signs. I said fire. Well, fire signs work their magic through energy channeling energy. Channeling energy. Like they work their magic through things that burning using fire. Electricity, stuff like that. That's how they work their magic through the sun. The sun, electricity. That's how they work their magic. Yes, speak things to existence through the sun, through anything that deals with like burning a candle, burning a wick, like a candle, or burning what the thing's called, burning something. You know what I'm saying? That's how they work their magic through the fire. So I done broke down everything. I think all of the elements, as far as how y'all work it. Y'all got to figure that combination out. I see 1111. I like that. 1111. 1111. So beautiful people. That's basically how it goes. 1111 right here. So nurturing, caring, like that there. So air signs basically like your Gemini, your Libra, your Aquarius rising people. They are brilliant, they're curious, they're independent, they're very talkative, they're good with words, they're observant, they're entertaining. They like to have fun. So they hate to be impractical. They hate to be impractical. These are air signs. Let's get to the root of Cuda. Air. And lift this thing up with this air. You see this air? It's a triangle with a line across. See? Air sign people are intellectual, always on the quest for new knowledge. And air sign people have enormous propensity to develop new ideas and tell stories. They're good storytellers. And they have a hard time trying to control, truly connecting emotions to others, even though they want nothing more than to be carefully understood. So it's critical for them, for air people, to learn how to give weight to their words and tap into the earth and be grounded. So that's the thing. But air signs, you see your Gemini rising, Libra rising, Aquarius rising. So that Lily broke that down for you, beautiful people. That Lily broke that down. So the air sign people are able to live in their head and constantly thinking and coming up with ideas. So they are the communicators of the rising signs. But they also could be aloof at times, be into their own thoughts. They're humanitarians too now, but they're different they're humanitarians in different ways. They love the ideas of being in love. Yeah, so they can understand lingo, words, and symbolism quicker than any other sign. But fire signs, let me let you see. This is a triangle too, upward. Both of them upward because they're masculine energy. They go up, ascend. So Aries rise and Leo rise and Sagittarius rise. These people are enthusiastic, impulsive, inspirational. They can be dramatic and funny, and very funny people. And they're natural performers, fire signs. So people, we need that entertainment in life. So we need that. So it's important to remember that fire people speak and act straight from the heart. They come from the heart. Fire in the heart. Yeah, they come from the heart. They deliver everything with passion. Yet fire signs easily grow self-conscious when they speak before thinking, which happen fairly often. So fire people learn to communicate. Uh-huh. They're merely being pushy out of a desire to help. They want to help you. So they want to force something, put their help to you. Fire people, they like to challenge things. So the fire challenge is to learn to tame their beast, that all that fire energy inside, and create balance by drawing from the other three elements, which is water, earth, and air. So they need your help. Water rising, earth rising, air rising sign, fire people. With you, fire can do anything. Fire can do anything. So let me get down to the water. If you can see. So now, the water signs, they rely on their instinct and place a lot of emphasis on how they feel about situation. Water signs like to be a part of a group, and feeling included is very important to them. They like socializing. This is the water sign. They can be very emotional. They often hide their feelings from the outside world. So your Cancer rising often wants what they can't have and holds on to anything they feel has value because they like to hold on to things. Scorpio rising people is natural detectives. You can't hide anything from them. Pisces people believe in fairness for all and will fight for injustice. And they can get lost in their fantasy and in the escapist world. Now, earth signs, earth risings, earth risings. Okay, it's all about what they can see, what they can hear, what they can touch, what they can taste, and what they can smell. So they know that you can't live on dreams alone. Someone has to put in footwork at the end of the day. So earth signs is good for the earth. We're talking about like Taurus rising, Virgo rising, and Cancer rising people. They good for the earthly world because they're practical. So as long as they balanced and stable. So they know that they got to take care of themselves and all the details of living. Taurus are impossible to stop once they get going. Virgos like to keep busy and pays close attention to even the tiniest detail. And Capricorns are workers who can organize details in their working structure and scribe to get to the top. So here you have it, beautiful people. Here you have it. These are the elements of these signs. So I say I do a little notes today. With first I went off the head, a little something something. Then put a little notes in there. Now, your Aries rising people are the pioneers. They are the ones who gonna be the pioneers, your trendsetters. They are the explorer who love to explore. Um, they the warriors, but they also the freedom fighters, the defenders, the one who will try to be the hero, and no matter if it's male or female with Aries rise, the worthy opponent, and they the daredevils. They like to do some of the most daring things in the world, like skydiving and stuff like that. They're the adventurers, and they're all about creating something new, doing something new. So now your Taurus rising people, they are the nature spirits. They love being out of nature, landscape. Yes, spelling the air. Using all their five senses. They are the musicians, the ones who are the music of life, like rhythm, like harmony, like vacations. They the silent ones also. They can be silenced, but they also can be talkative. Depends on if they're close to you, like family. They are the ones who want to be their own boss, the owners or possessive of something, you, him, her, or anything. But once they are, they will protect that and fight for their territory. So these are your artists, and they super creative, and they are your bankers. These are your bankers. Like, yes, call them the money people who know about accounts and finances. These are your designers. They're not a dress. They're not a design. They know about art. So they're super creative. Now, Gemini rising people, they are the student of life. They like to learn. They storytellers. They're very good with the tongue, very fly communicators. Uh, and they like the wanderers, love to travel, who like to go places that other people dare to go because they want to explore and they want to learn. So these are also could be your truck drivers because they like to explore, and your comedians who try to be funny, and they got many ways to express their language. They first they could talk like this, then they could talk like that. They could talk like different styles. Many ways to talk, many ways to express a point. They the child, they the writers, they the teachers, they the messengers, they also the journalists. So this is your Gemini, rising people. Your Cancer rising people, which is myself, they are the psychics, very psychically in tune with energy, with what they feel. I feel. They are the healers. But also, these are like the mothering, nurturing spirits, and they're all about love. They're all about looking within themselves, the visible force within themselves. So they're about the ancestors. So they want to be like the maid or the servant, want to help and serve and help clean up your house, and clean up your spirit, and help clean you up. So they be your great caretakers, doctors, your nurses, those who want to nurse you alive and bring you back to life. The mother spirit, see, elevate, push you up with the elevation with the counselor. These are guides, spiritual guides or guides. But also, these are the ones who love harmony and peace, so they can be great psychiatrists because they know the emotional field. They know about the emotion. So the emotional intelligence, clairsentient. So these people here, boop, there you go. Cancer rising, Cancer rising. Now, the Leo people, they are the protectors. These are your protectors. They want to inspire you, protect you, protect. They protect those who need protection. They protect the weak. These are your warriors too. And he's the golden child. You heard of the golden child? Like the last, I don't know if that's the last dragon. The golden child, the one who shine, the one who glow. Uh, they the artists. They're super creative. They create their own reality, their own life. So they're gonna be the leader, the boss, the king, the queen, the ruler, the performer, the one who love fun entertainment, the one who be like the prophet or the seer, the musician. Yes, the magic people. They hold that wand like this. This is your Leo rising people. Leo rising people. Yep. 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 Your warriors. So now your Virgo rising people, they're gonna be the healers. These are healers, your problem solvers. So these are your professionalist type people. They want everything to be done right. You want to hire them on the job because they're gonna make sure it's done right. If it's not right, it's not right. So right now, let me be like the YouTubers. Hit this, hit the like buttons right now. Right now. Let me read what y'all saying. What it says. True, the real power is in healing. So now, when we talking about uh the Virgo rising, and share this video. I'm gonna be like the YouTubers for once. I might start doing it more. I don't know. I'm saying I got to get a hang of this. I'm not very good, as you see, but the Virgo rising people are the healers. They could be the martyrs too, like die for a cause. So these people are your messengers who good at giving you the message from the source, from the divine. These are the ones who could be the service, who want to help you, want to please you, want to make sure to heal you and bring you up. These are the analysts who have details on things, the reporters who could give good reports, scientific reports, and stuff like that. So these people are your chemists who change the bad situation to good, who clean out houses, clean out people's minds, who help unpack people's souls. You come in for a problem, they're gonna help you reach the top, help you improve. And this are your Virgo rising. So this is very good. So they're gonna be into the herbal healings and stuff like that, into the health field. So these are your natural shamans and medical doctors and root doctors. So these people are very powerful force. They're very psychic empaths in tune, and they know. And they got medical empaths too, where they can feel your pain through your body, what you're going through, your aches and everything. And this is what your Virgo rise. Now your Libra rising people, they are the seducers. They're gonna charm you, so they're magical. They're magical because they're gonna be up under this spell. They're so beautiful and so charming, so artistic, and dressed fresh. So these are socialists. These are your lovers. Call them the lovers. You know about love? They can relate to anybody, anything. Your Libras, rise. So these people gonna be the ones who flirt a lot, who talk a lot. These are your designers, your interior decorators, your fashion models. So telling somebody who that design, that's what a Libra rise. Because these are your lawyers. They can fight for you. They know how to strategize, come with strategies to break things down by truth and by honesty. So these are your judges. These socialites, they like to socialize. One of the top communicators of all the rising signs, your Libra rising. But also super creative. They are the creator of existence of their life and helps you get to the point of healing with counseling. So these are great counselors. Spiritual counselor, whatever counselor, marriage counselors, any counselor. Your peacemaker, your diplomat who bring peace between you and another person. Call a Libra rising. They know how to bring the peace together. But also they put stuff in the game. We know that. But Libra can make you feel bad, but make it also make you feel good. So they're chemists in a way. So Scorpio rising people, these are your psychiatrists. They hypnotize you. These are fortune tellers, your guardian spiritual guides, people who, especially they are your psychics in tune, the ones who into magic. These are Scorpio rising, the alchemist type people, the mystical type people. Yes, your detectives, the ones who are could change anything. So of course they'll be the chemists. So we talking about Scorpio rising, they're gonna hypnotize you. So they won't put you up under the spell. They is the spiritual realm, Scorpio rise, because they're gonna dissect and break down things. These are your sexy people. So sexy and magnetic. You love the sexy energy, but they're powerful. You don't want to mess with them all type of ways. So these are your warrior, the mystic warriors, the spiritual warriors. Yes, the truth warriors, the ones who will get the truth warriors. So Sagittarius rising people, because Scorpio can feel what's up. They can see through your soul. You know what I'm saying? They're summer psychic. They are, right? Which makes them what? Claircentient, clairvoyance, all in once, even a medium, Scorpio rising. So Sagittarius rising, what is them then? These are your sage, the wise people. Through experience, they learn. And so they are your teachers. This is what this energy brings. Spiritual guides, any type of guides, your philosophers. Yeah, very funny. They can be comedians, entertainers, very good with that. They can be your musician, but they are the students of life. But also the ones who like to travel, your wanderers, who like to travel uh physically, who like to travel mentally in the mind, so they can astro project and things like that. These people here are your wanderers, clairvoyance is what they are, your seers. So these are your lucky ones, the ones who can teach you about luck, the ones who can read their magic through philosophy, through the wise lines. These are your Tauruses who will give you Torah things, who will be your hosts, who be your nice guys. Take it through this. They are over the spiritual realm as spiritual teachers. Yes. That's a spiritual teachers, gurus too. And this are Sagittarius rising. Like Capricorn rising. They're sort of like your old souls in a practical way, earthly way. But these are your bankers. Call them the top bank. American Bank, call Capricorn the American Bank. No, call Capricorn the West Fargo Bank. No, call Capricorn the bankers of the world, the emperors, the empress, once they master themselves, when they go through that hard time, after they go through everything, they're the father. But they can be better than your prime minister, the wizards, the magical ones, the judge, the lawyer, the mentor. This pretty much them. They want to perfect their craft, mechanical hands. Yes, the craft people, craft. Not only craft people, but also the carpenters, the mechanics. Yes, they can fix people life. This is Capricorn. Like Virgo rising, they can fix people life. Um, Now, Aquarius rising, these are your rebels, your scientific minds, very scientists, very genius. These are your outlaws. Outlaw, outlaw, outlaw. So is Aquarius rising. Yeah, so Aquarius is very rebellious, free spirit. These are your freedom fighters. They will fight for their freedom, fight for yours. These are your activists. And they can change any situation to good. So they are your chemists. So these are your alchemists. So they are the revolutionary people. Scientific mind. Cognites. Get downloads from the universe. Very spiritual, very friendly, very humanitarian nature. Very fight for you, him or her. Very loyal, very dedicated. When it comes to the cause or for you or for him or for her. Very friendly, not attached to things. Independence. Aquarius rise. Aquarius rise. Give it to the Aquarius rise and give them applause. The inventors. They done invented something new. They done invented something. Also, these are the type, like I say, very eccentric to people. Yes, different. unique. And people like, wow, leave people in awe and shock. They shock the world. These are the Aquarius rising. Give them congratulations. Give them applause. Now, the Pisces rise. These are your spiritual people. These are the ones who are definitely psychic. Your visionaries, your dancers. They like to dance. They're like Libra rising. Your Pisces rising like to dance. They like to dance. These are dreamers. These are gurus. These are poets. These are artists. They're very creative. They are the ones over love, spiritual love people. I love you. They teach you about love, unconditional love. So these are your people. These are your spiritual guys. These are your mystical ones. But they also could be psychotic and your addicts, addicted to something. But these are the ones who share the most beautiful souls in the world, your old souls, who get you to point A and point B. They're here to let go of all this nonsense. They're here to stand up for themselves and be stronger. But other than that, they're very psychic. These are your healers, your great healers, your mystics, your astrologers, your numerologers, just like Aquarius, your numerologers, your astrologers. Like Aquarius, more scientific. These people are more spiritual and got a creative, imaginative mind. Very dreamy, very dreamy. So these are the dream interpreters. So this definitely would it be, beautiful people. I'm about to get up off here, beautiful people. I love y'all. Oh, Shay.